A song can unite, inspire, and ultimately change the world. Beginning this year, the Recording Academy is presenting a new award recognizing a song that responds to the...
Hey!
Not nice.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Do you need to leave? No.
Yes, Hollywood is going down like never before. Nobody is watching this show again. They tried to lie on many articles that this year 12.4 million people watching this show is high. But on this clip, I'm going to break this down. You will see clearly how it is going down. Nobody is actually interested in watching this show. What is happening is very simple. Over the last 5 years, Hollywood has gotten uglier and uglier. The entertainment industry is embracing gross stuff like obesity and hairy guys in dresses as beautiful. And last night, the entertainment industry gave us Chubby Satan. You all saw the clip I did here. I will play you some clips so you can see exactly what I'm talking about.
Lauren said about last night. Yeah, you can dress up as Satan and prance about having a bit of devil worshipping just to deliberately outrage 63% of Americans who are Christians. But given he wouldn't do that with other religions which are likely to lead to more serious repercussions for him, I thought it was a bit cowardly, if I'm honest.
I mean, I don't think there's anything cowardly about Sam Smith. And, you know, if Lauren's suggesting that they are doing this just for publicity as far as like their identity goes, I mean, people struggle their entire lives with identity, and the fact that they can come to a place where they feel secure enough to let it out in the public is an amazing thing and a beautiful thing and a really important thing. As far as the red glitter hat with the devil horns, and I'm sorry, Ted Cruz, if anyone looks at Sam Smith and thinks the word evil, I think that they might frighten a little too easily. As far as the Catholic Church goes, I mean, I can't think of a better, religion to criticize or to tweak, or because I mean, there's like decades and decades of child abuse that got covered up. So they don't really have a right to stand out and be outraged when they.
No, but there are also
decades.
There are decades and decades of Islam. And the point that Lauren was making, I think rather powerfully, was that you wouldn't get Sam Smith mocking Islam in a performance.
Yeah, but we're here
at
to
the
talk
Grammys
about gender,
because, again, I mean, you wouldn't say it's cowardly. I'd say that is an example of kind of cowardice because we all know he wouldn't do that. And what he did last night, I'd say I think he called what they did last night was a deliberate act of provocation to a group of people who represent nearly 2/3 of America. You know, it's a risky strategy to take on that number of Christians and mock their religion in that way.
Yes, if you watch the clip I did yesterday, you realize I outlined a similar point like this. It was a deliberate act, some kind of publicity, going against a certain group of people just to suit in for what they believe in. Let me be clear, going after Christianity, mocking Christianity, that was their aim. You have seen it recently that the Satanic Church is building up abortion clinic in Mexico simply because of this bill that was enacted in the United States that prohibit people in some state to do this. Satanists decided to do that in contrary to Christian values. That should tell you something.
The Grammys last night. Now, just to be clear, I didn't watch the Grammys last night. I do not watch any of the shows at all. I gave them all up because they made me angry. And when I was a kid and I used to watch shows, I wasn't angry. And then something happened and they became just so overtly political. And it's just anger-inducing. So I abstained from making myself angry on a Sunday night. But if you did watch it, you were treated to a performance of the devil. Sam Smith dressed as the devil, giving a satanic performance of his song, which is aptly entitled Unholy. And ha ha ha, conservatives, Christians, you guys are so dramatic. You keep saying that Hollywood is demonic. Sam Smith says hold my beer because you're going to watch us in latex and we're going to turn the entire room red and we're just going to be dressed as the devil. So here's a clip of that. If you missed it, don't worry, it's just a clip, so it won't offend your senses for too long. And if you're listening, they are in a cage. Everything is red. They are wearing horns like the devil should. And they are climbing up Sam Smith. Just...
According to this article, Fat Saturn Grammy deliver rating catastrophe of just 12.4 million viewers. Why will this not happen? Tell me if you can be comfortable to watch what happened yesterday with your family. Impossible, right? The World Grammys, complete with a camion from Fat Saturn, deliver another ratings catastrophe with just 12.4 million viewers. That means you should not believe the headlines like these. Rating Grammy Award audience surge 30% to hit a 3-year high. That is a fat lie. This article disproved this. How about a little context to make sense of just how work-free 2.4 million viewers is? Back in 2020, the Grammy drew 18.7 million viewers, and that was considered a disaster. Just imagine 18.7 million viewers, and that was considered a disaster. At the time, 18.7 million, which is 50% higher than this Sunday night viewership, was nearly in all-time low. Here's what we wrote about the time. As far as the total viewers, the 18.7 million who turned in on Sunday was just a touch about the Grammy all-time low of total viewers, 17 million back in 2006. But when you consider the fact that since 2006, the American population has increased from 299 million to 330 million by a full 30 million people, that tells you just how big a failure Sunday night was. A population of about 330 million people, just this number showed up to watch this. And this is to tell you how Hollywood has gone. They has lost everything. Going down on this article for some real context and a means to expose just how bad these numbers is. Back in 2017, 26 million turned in 2012, 40 million turned in. Since 1977, Grammy Award viewership has landed in these teens only on 9 occasions, 2 of those times in the last 2 years. The only reason the entertainment media can spin this 12.4 million debacle into something other than a debacle is due to the 8.8 million who watched in 2021 and the 8.9 million who watched in 2022.